Hey, what's going on, Cardfighters? Archangel 7 back, and I've been off the scene for a little bit of time now. Just kind of had a lot of stuff I had to get done, and didn't really have time to record any videos. But I'm back now, and I'm gonna be doing pretty much showing what you get with the new G-BT02 set. So I went to a sneak preview and got a couple pulls, some okay stuff, nothing too good, but I did get some deck material, so I was quite happy about that too. So, but before I get started on that, I did go to Springfest, the regionals. Yeah, it was extremely awesome. That was my first regionals I've ever been to. Actually, my first big tournament I've ever been to. With all the TCGs I've ever played in my life, I kind of always wanted to play, you know, at a bigger level than like locals, anything like that. So just going there was really awesome. I had a great time. My team, we went up to round 6. I mean, we were doing pretty good. We had a couple of losses. I tied with someone once because yeah, he ran the clock out on me, and then I lost to one other person too. So, but other than that, yeah, I did pretty good, and I was pretty happy with everything. Some of the stuff we got though, let me just show you guys. Got this drawstring bag. It says Bushiroad on it, Springfest. So this is pretty cool. I'm gonna start carrying my stuff in it. So got that. They had quite a bit of you know, giveaways and stuff too. This buddy fight. What are they called? Manga. Yeah, manga. So we got that in there. And this pretty cool keychain with Aichi on it. This is pretty sweet. I'll unpackage it one day. I just don't know what I'm gonna put him on. Maybe I'll stamp a hole in a deck box and put him onto my Royal Paladin deck. Maybe. Then here is my badge number. We were team 27. Went to the Atlanta Springfest, and I was number B. So, well, letter B. I said number. Yeah, I was letter B. So, yeah. And for promos, I did manage to get 4 Blizzas. I have the other one in a deck, but I did manage to get 4 of them. And then I also got the 4 of those. I'm not going to butcher her name. I'm just going to call her Anmia Regalia. But I did get 4 of her too. It was pretty awesome. You know, you can only get 1. So everyone gets 1. But I got mine. Then some guy, he sat next to us and he just left it. And I'm like, and he just disappeared. And I'm like, well, my teammate picked it up and was like, he left it. I'm like, bro, you gotta give it to me. You know, I'm trying to, you know, build it. So gave me that one. Then I traded my teammate for this one. I gave him, he just wanted a Lady Cyclone, so he wasn't going to run it anyway. So I got that from him, and then my other teammate just gave me his. So I'm like, yes. I walked away with all 4 of them. I was pretty excited. So that's why they're sleeved up. They're in a deck right now. I'll probably show that deck in a different video. So, yeah, promos. Yeah, so like I said, it was really fun. It was a really good experience. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite it was a bit overwhelming seeing all those faces. It's just like, wow, you know, it was over 500 people, and it was like 175 teams, and like I said, I've never been to anything that big or even remotely that big. So it was a little overwhelming just seeing all that. Like, man, you know, I have no clue what I'm gonna run into here. So, but yeah, really good experience. If you haven't ever been able to go to any kind of regionals, I'd highly recommend that you give it your all to try to go to one. And yeah, because it's a really good experience. Every card fighter or even TCG player should, you know, be able to play, you know, at that kind of level and just experience that. It's really fun. It was a really good time. But on to the video, GBT02 sneak preview stuff. Let's look at what I got. So first, I'll just start with the promo that you get. I actually managed to get two. As you guys know, I'm a Royal Paladin user, so I saw this guy. I said, I gotta get him. I need to get two more, so I have a playset. I just kind of like having a playset of every Royal Paladin unit, just so if ever I want to throw something in the deck, I always have the option to. And I never have to wait for the cards or order it or anything like that. So I just kind of keep them, around. But this guy, when he strides, choose a card from your hand, call it to rear. Choose one of your units, it gets 5k. So, yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. Him with Alt Mile is pretty monstrous. You stride him on Alt Mile, you do the counter blast. If you have the units in your hand, you can call 2, and let's say you give like 5/5. Then from his skill, you can call 1 and give it 5, or give him. You can just dish. You can literally dish 15,000 power between any of your units, including the Vanguard as well. So. Yeah, that was him. Now some units I did secure by just asking, asking some of my friends there. I'm just like, yo, I'm looking for this, let me get it. So I'll go over this stuff. Geez, I kind of don't even remember what I took from others, but I'll just go over everything. So this is a Narukami unit, Undying Eradicator Shub. And it's something I'm probably going to be running in my Tempest Bolt deck. I do run Eradicators. They are Narukami is my secondary clan for now. I don't know. Aqua Force is it's moving up on the charts for me. It's right now it's sitting at 3. I'm gonna test the Narukami a bit more. If I like the way they'll probably remain second. But if not, then Aquas will probably take their place, because I'm really digging Aquas right now. But yeah, this card it kind of benefits off of Tempest Bolt. That's what a lot of the Eradicator support was for, and it has like this continuous skill. It can't be retired by your card's effect. So if it's on the field along with Tempest Bolt, and you nuke the field, this card isn't going to be destroyed. And then you can counterblast 1 when it attacks a Vanguard. And it gets 1,000 for each open rear for each fighter. So if Tempest Bolt and this is the only thing on the field, it's gonna get plus 9,000. So it'll be 17 on its own, which is not bad. It's capable of hitting the Vanguard. So pretty cool. Don't know how it really works right now, but we'll find out. Then I got the critical trigger for Narukami, and when it's put in the drop zone due to an effect of one of your cards, so by my card, Tempest Bolt will say, if it's put in the drop zone by Tempest Bolt or that Twin Dragon, whatever it's called, from Fighters Collection, you can look at top 3 cards from your deck, search for an Eradicator, and reveal it to your opponent, and then put it into your hand, and then you return this card to deck and then shuffle. So that's actually quite good. I mean, it's kind of a nice way to either get shield if you need it, or to get another unit on the field, get a unit to your hand that you can add. Maybe you get this with its skill, so, and you also get to put it back in the deck. So that's a potential critical trigger on your drive check. So not bad card. I mean, like I said, pretty much all the Eradicators are kind of support for Tempest Bolt, so it kind of all depends on how good Tempest Bolt is, in this meta right now. So we'll try and make Tempest Bolt a bit better. That's pretty much what it's boiling down to. Then I just got this normal Narukami critical trigger, and got the heal. This guy, he's GB1. When he attacks, when this unit attacks, it gets 4,000. So He becomes an 11k attacker, but he can't attack rear guard, so it's pretty much just saying, you know, I'm gonna hit the Vanguard, you know, which isn't bad. It's not good either. I wouldn't run him. Personally, I would not run him, but hey. Then there is the 12k beater with Generation Break 1. Actually, I got 2 of those guys. And then just a draw trigger. So that is all the Narukami I got. Nothing near what I wanted to get, because I do run Narukami. So I did want a lot more, but hey, you know, you can't get them all. But next is the Bud Maiden Hope. Oh, it's a mean name. Yeah, so Neo Nectar, Generation Break 1, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your other units. If you do, choose up to 4 of your units with the same name and same name as that unit, and they get 5,000. I don't really like this card. I mean, yeah, it's very possible to have 4 of the same units on the field, but it's just not really effect. I think it's just real. I don't think it's that good. And this card, Knight of Transience, Mare Hope. That card's actually pretty cool. I kind of like it. It goes in tangent with this card. They're both GB1s, and you can put the top card of your deck. Put this on top of your deck and search for this guy, and then call it to rear. His skill is Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Put this card on top of your deck. At the end of your turn, you can pay the cost. If you do, you can search for 2 of this one and call it to rear. So it's really cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, they just kind of bounce each other back to the deck and stuff. So I kind of like them. I would love to experiment with those 2 and see what I could come up with. But Water Malak, Barrage Warrior Water Malak. And yeah, during your turn, if you have another unit of him, so if you have an extra of him, he gets 2k, so he just becomes 11. And this one's GB1. When it hits a Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards from your damage zone, turn them face up. Nice skill, but you know, it's an on-hit skill, so guard it and nothing happens. Maiden of Frilloid is a Counterblast 1. This unit attack hits the Vanguard. You could pay the cost if you do. Choose one of your rear guards, not name this card, Frilloid, and search your deck for up to 1 copy with the same name as that unit and call it to rear. So just your typical Neo Nectar stuff right there. And then this Vegetable Avatar Dragon. Yeah, what does he do? At the beginning of your main phase, you could Counterblast 1 to search for a copy of him and call it. And then when he's placed, you can pay Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When he's placed on Vanguard, choose grade 2 or less rear guard, search your deck for a unit with the same name and call it. So not bad, not good. I'm not even really sure if I would run him or not. He's not terrible, but I don't know if there'll be anything better in this spot. So, and then just a draw trigger. So that is the Neo Nectars there. I do have a Neo Nectar deck. It's pretty much just the trial decks put together. So then try to speed this up a bit. This Nixie Number Dragon. This is Gear Chronicle now. Yeah, this guy's really not that good. And that's the only other thing I got from Gear Chronicle. So just 2. Actually, no, it's not. I got something else from Gear Chronicle, but it's sleeved up right now. Great Nature, 2 8Ks. This guy, when he attacks a Vanguard, choose a rear guard, he gets 4k, and in the turn I obviously retire that unit. And then this guy, he has resist, so he can't be targeted by yeah, he can't be chosen for effects by opponent. So then this is the 12K Generation Break 1 beater. Then I just got a draw trigger. Next is just my 2 Jewel Knights I got. But yeah, this guy, you rest him. Number of rear guards with Jewel Knight and your card name is 3 or more. You can pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units and it gets 10K. Then this guy, he intercepts, and you Soul Blast 1 when he intercepts, and he gets 10 shield. So he becomes 15 shield in zone. And I think you have to have like 3 or more Jewel Knights. You know how they work. They always have to have numbers in order to operate. And then, yeah, just a draw trigger for Aqua. And then on to some of the sleeve stuff I have. Fate Rider Dragon. It's a Gear Chronicle. It's an okay card. Nothing too special really. It's just going to, you could take a unit, bounce it to your deck, call a unit that's 1 grade higher, and then choose one of your units for each face up G zone. For each of face up card in your G zone, they get 3,000. So you know, it's okay. I don't really like it. I don't really like Gear Chronicles, so hey. And then the last of the stuff that I got is actually Aqua Force, which is, you know, kind of cool. I'm not mad at it. This was my starter. She was absolutely amazing. GB1, 3rd battle or more, attack with her, and is that her or him? I don't know. But attack with this unit and Soul Blast 1, it gets 10,000 to the turn. So this is grade 0, it's hitting for 15 by itself. Freaking sweet. Then to Kelpie Rider Nikki, and this is stride fodder for Aqua Force, so it counts as 3 when you stride, and then he can search for Thavis. Really grade 3, and yeah, when he's caught to rear. So I got 2 of him. Next is this Whirlwind Brave Shooter guy. He's pretty cool. I kind of like him. He GB1 count Soul Blast 1 when he attacks. If it's the 3rd battle of that turn or more, pay the cost. If you do, he gets 5,000 and a new skill when he hits a Vanguard. Choose a card from your damage zone, turn it face up. So I mean, this guy's pretty sweet. I like him a lot. You know, he's a 7K booster. But in the event that he doesn't have anything to boost, just slide him forward, and yeah, he'll be able to swing for 12. Then this awesome card here, GB1, it can during your turn, it can attack from the back row, and when it does, it gets 3K. So like, yeah, that's freaking sweet. So pretty much, it's a really good way to pick off rear guards. If this was behind, let's say this, and you had 1, 2, 3 attacks, and let's say you want to plug at a rear guard who's troublesome, so you can do 9 at the rear guard. If they guard it, then you can do that at the rear guard. So yeah, pretty sweet. I like her a lot. I want more of her. I'll probably run about 3 of her, but yeah, she's really good. Then 2 of this guy and 2 of the Legions. And I actually did get both the Legion units from the actual, you know, packs. So I pulled one out, and then one was passed to me. But this guy, he's a title assault, but your Vanguard has to be in Legion. Yeah, so that's the only thing. But I mean, I like him, and he has resist too, so that's pretty cool. And then the Legion units, real quick, is you choose a card with the same name as a unit on your Vanguard circle. Discard it at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard. If this unit is in Legion, and is the 4th battle of the turn or more, you can pay the cost. If you do, exchange all positions of rear guards as you like. Choose up to 2 of your rear guards and stand them. Then he has another ability when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If it's 4th battle of the turn or more, it gets 5K. So I like him. I don't, like I said, I'm not a huge Aqua player, so I don't know really what's good, what's not. But to me, I like the way he works. I mean, he's swinging for 25. He has this really cool, you know, mate who, you know, has resist and is a title slot, so it helps get your extra attacks off. But then, you know, you can pretty much switch around your entire field and stand two of them. So it just makes it to where even if his attack fails, you can give one more push to, you know, for game. Like, for example, you can move all these guys around and end up putting it like this, then attacking, and then with her skill, give her 10, so 15 and 6, you know, go ahead and hit for 21, you know, just like that. So I like this guy. I'm gonna run him with that as a tester at least, and you know, see how that goes. So right now they are sleeved, so those are in the deck for now. Yeah, until I get the rest of the stuff I need. So, but yeah, that's what I pulled from the sneak preview. I was pretty happy with it. I mean, I got good trade bait with this guy. I'm not gonna run him, so he's definitely tradable. But I did manage to get a lot of Aqua Force units. You know, I like that. His deck, you know, his deck material, so that's awesome. And then also got those two I'm pretty happy about too. So yeah, that is what I pulled, and I'll be doing an unboxing on G-BT02. I actually have quite a bit of store credit at my shop, so yes, I just go there and use my store credit and I can buy a box, so that's awesome. And I'll be doing a unboxing of that, seeing what I can get my hands on with that too. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Stay improving and stay leveling up your game, alright?